be short and sweet. Let the man of the hour take over. But thank you all for coming, and welcome to Josh's family. This is a really, really cool night. Really today is another great day for the Commanders organization. Really just really so pumped to be adding Josh and his family to our family. And really, we got an incredible football player. I think you guys all know that, but I think we got an even better young man, and that's just the truth. It's really, really cool to get a person and a player of his caliber, and to where we picked, I just couldn't be more thrilled. So really, Josh embodies what we look for in a commander in every single way, and we're really thrilled to add you to the brotherhood, buddy. And so be short and sweet, but on behalf of Josh Harris and the entire Commanders organization, I want to be able to introduce Josh Conerly Jr.
Yeah!
Oh, okay, I'll get it out of your way. Next place. Very polite, too.
All right, we can open it up to questions.
Okay.
Natalie, you can start us off.
Josh, first and foremost, welcome to Washington. If you can at all kind of sum up what these last 18 hours have been like, and has it truly sunk in yet that you are an NFL player?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it hit me a little bit on the plane here. And I mean, the last 18 hours have been really surreal, but I've been enjoying it all with my family, you know what I mean? That's what means the most to me. So.
Yeah, well, we've heard a lot about you, not only your playing abilities, but who you are as a person.
Yeah.
What do you think is the one thing you want the Washington community, the DMV, to know about you?
I'm just here to win, and that's the goal, and that's what I came here to do.
Hey Josh, Sam Fortier with the Washington Post, welcome to Washington. What over these last 18 hours do you think is going to stick with you that you'll look back on, from being drafted?
Yeah, I mean, really just having all these people right here in the front row with me, and everybody else that was at my draft party, and like all my coaches that were with me, and this family that has been along the whole ride, you know what I mean? So I feel like just being with the family is finding what's most important to me, and shooting the flight here was pretty insane. I feel like a lot of us never been on a private jet before, so that was pretty cool. So yeah.
Can you tell us about some of the people you got here with you and how they helped you get here?
Yeah, I got my dad and my mom here, both my cousins, my sisters, my brother, my stepmom, you know what I mean? And they've all poured into me in lots of different ways. I feel like my dad and my mom have poured into me the absolute most than anybody. Just the amount of sacrifice over the years, and them coming to all my games, and you know, that's what I do it for, you know what I mean? My babies aren't here, but you know, they're a huge part of me too, and you know, this is my wife right here. So.
Josh C. Warner from the Associated Press, congratulations. The Commanders posted a video showing there's a letter that Cliff Kingsbury wrote to Adam Peters saying to take you in the first round. What does it mean to have that support from Cliff and from the entire coaching staff?
Yeah, I mean, it obviously makes me feel really great that you have people that believe in you. I feel like when you have people that believe in you, you do whatever for them, you know what I mean? So. Yeah.
Josh, welcome to DC. Lake Lewis from CBS 6 Television. You're coming to a team that's ascending, that was in the NFC Championship game last year. How exciting is it for you to be coming to a team that has Super Bowl aspirations?
Right, and that's the goal, you know what I mean? That's the next step, and I'm glad that I'm here and able to propel us to that, you know what I mean? And I come from winning. Only lost 6 games in Oregon in 3 years, but you know that losing's foreign. You know what I mean? So all I came here to do is win.
Hey Josh, Donna Hopkins, Pro Football Plus. Welcome to Washington. Could you talk a little bit about? They talked about your pro routine approach to the game and everything. Could you talk about just how that started and just that process for you, that you're already ahead of the game?
Yeah, I feel like it really happened like my first couple months in college. I was kind of lost as a freshman and didn't really know like what to do. So I just really leaned on some of the older guys like Alex Forsythe and Stephen Jones that they did a lot of things for their body in terms of like rehab and staying in the film room extra, and those little things added up to make me want it.
And you talked a little bit about people pouring into you as far as your parents, but who else has poured into you that you want to shout out at this time, be it your teammates or whoever it may be?
I'd say Marcus Abbott took me in and showed me how to play offensive line. And without him, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? And from that first training session on to my last training session in my senior year of high school, that's what it took for me to get to Oregon. And I've only gone up from there. So.
Hey there, Josh. Welcome to Washington. I guess it's the other Washington for you all. Candy Gual from Bowie TV. I forgot to say that. But how would you describe your game? So when you step out onto the field, what's the kind of energy that you bring?
Right. I'll say I'm cool, calm, and collected, but there's like a snap. Like once the ball is snapped, like it's a totally different thing. You know what I mean? I feel like you have to approach the line very cool, calm, and collected, clear-headed, and then so once that ball snapped, you're just going. You know what I mean? But I mean to describe my style, I guess it's just go.
And you were voted the top offensive lineman at the Senior Bowl by the defensive linemen and linebackers. So how did that make you feel that your opponents thought so highly of you?
I mean, it felt really good because I had a pretty up and down week there. You know what I mean? So I mean, for them to think that highly of me with me not even having my best week, really meant a lot.
Hi, Josh. Nikki Jeffalla with the Washington Post. What was it like getting the call?
Unreal, you know what I mean? That's just the stuff you see on TV and stuff you see growing up. I mean, it was just like how it was growing up, I guess. But life changing.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard from any current commanders, and just what are your thoughts on playing, on the same line as Laramie Tunsil, knowing they traded for him earlier?
Yeah, I mean, I actually got a FaceTime from Laramie Tunsil last night, and I missed it because the celebration was like right after. So, but I also got to talk to Jay Daniels pretty, I don't know, what was that, 20 minutes ago maybe, and that was pretty cool. So nice to be here. So.
Hey Josh, congratulations. I'm JP Finley with NBC4 and 106.7 The Fan. I don't know if you saw this because I know it's been a whirlwind the last 24 hours, but apparently Cliff Kingsbury left a note for Adam Peters to take you. Have you seen that, and how did that make you feel?
I mean, I think it's a pretty good note, to say the least. But yeah, man, it just really felt good to know that the person that's going to be calling plays really had a really good belief in before anything even started. So.
And I don't know how much of it you've gotten to watch, but just the offense they run, there's a lot of movement for the O-line. Is that an area you really think you can thrive in with your athleticism?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Thanks.
Time for two more. Ben Standig and John Connor.
Hey, Josh, Ben Standig with The Athletic. Congratulations. I know you were a pretty big recruit going into Oregon, but you mentioned how your freshman year you were trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
What for you in college? Was there a moment where you're like, you know what, I think I can get to the level that you're at right now?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that didn't necessarily hit me in college. I feel like it hit me in high school once I started getting my first offers and stuff like that. Because I was like, if I can get to college, then that'll only get me here. So.
John Cox from ESPN. Are there tackles that you like to study and maybe have kind of taken from the game, and what have you learned from some of the players that you've looked at?
Yeah, I mean, I like to watch like Rashawn Slater. Kind of grew up in like this tackle life, watching Laramie Tunsil and Tyron Smith. Those were like two guys that I watch a lot. And, I really watched a lot of their pass protection stuff because that was something I didn't necessarily understand a whole lot. So I feel like watching them really helped my understanding and how it works and how to approach different people.
All right. Thanks, John.